Josh is a Nicaraguan-trained clown. I'm going to try to stay open-minded and not be scared.
I didn't know you were scared of clowns.
I mean, isn't everybody a little scared of
They just
clowns?
kind of creep me out. Like they're kind of,
I blame Stephen King, obviously, for everybody's
yeah. I
phobia.
blame Chuck E. Cheese in the 80s
Oh,
because
yeah, for sure.
that place was dark. There were corners. I mean, granted, these were like furries, but whatever.
Moving on. Hi, welcome to Above Deck, a below deck breakdown podcast. I'm Sarah Goldman, a photographer and former marine biologist living in Charleston, South Carolina. With me is my college roommate and co-host, Kelli.
I'm Kelli Busbey, an executive assistant and former radio host, coming to you from my home studio in Columbus, Ohio. Together, Sarah and I hosted the Socks with Sandals radio show on WFAL in Bowling Green, Ohio, and we are back again this week to discuss Below Deck and our love of all things Bravo.
Today we'll be discussing the premiere of Below Deck Med Season 10.
Here's your recap. The crew starts to arrive and everyone starts to find their way in their new digs. Nathan and another deckhand will be arriving late because of each having food poisoning, which concerns Captain Sandy. Concerns me too, but we'll get to that. The guests arrive with big budgets and a jet ski goes rogue, both in and out of the water. Sarah, how many shackles?
8.5. Solid episode. Looks like a great cast. I'm excited for the
Yes.
season. Okay,
Yes.
so we're back in the Med. We're in Barcelona, Spain. Actually, it's Catalan. Or
Catalan.
no, they speak Catalan. It's in Catalan. Anyway, it's they don't really speak Spanish there. They speak Catalan. Anyway, um,
Gotcha.
so yeah, I'm acting like a pro here. I've been there one time. Okay. So we see cell phone footage of everybody like en route to Spain. What did you think about that kind of
I
intro?
love that. I kind of like that. I
Yeah.
loved how somebody said, I just paid £7 or €4 for water or something. And I was like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
that
So
works.
returning cast members are Captain Sandy, Aesha, Nathan is coming in as Bosun instead of Deckhand this time, and then Max from 2 seasons ago, French Max, is
Love
coming,
it.
and then new people we have Tessa, Deckhand coming from Sydney, Kizzi, a stew from London, Christian, Deckhand coming from Sydney, Chef Josh from London, and then V, who is a stew from Miami.
Excellent.
Yes, I'm excited to get to know them. We got to see Sandy on the yacht before the rest of the crew arrives. It's called Bravado, great name. Also kind of like Bravo related. And we get
Yeah.
to see the off-season crew, so that's kind of fun. So these are the people that are good at their jobs, but I guess aren't pretty enough for TV.
I like this behind the scenes moment though.
Yeah,
It was
it was cool. In recent news, Aesha is engaged to her boyfriend Scott now. So that kind of gives us a timeline of what's happening.
there is a lot of buildup by Captain Sandy about Nathan being bosun.
Yeah.
Does this concern you? Because historically, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, I have to say, I don't love when we bring in an experienced bosun. I want my chief stew and my bosun to be very experienced. I don't want that
Yeah.
to be the problem. It's just too dangerous. They're running a department and
With
I
heavy equipment.
and when you were watching Nathan last season, were you thinking like, "Oh, he's the best. Like he's ready for bosun." I was just thinking he's a deckhand. Next season
Like
he'll be a deckhand.
next season,
Right?
he'll be lead deckhand. Like,
Right. It
of
seemed
course,
a little premature.
yeah. And he last season, his bosun was Ian. Ian, is that
Yeah,
his name?
yeah.
Which, I mean,
As I
didn't really.
As I recall, he was good at his job, right? But he had kind of an odd personality. Right. Okay.
Very. Yeah.
Chef Josh has spent a decade or more working in Michelin-star restaurants.
Now, this could be worrisome too.
Okay.
Chefs are intense enough, and having that much time under his belt in a Michelin-star restaurant can be a lot. Like he could be a pressure cooker,
Ooh, that's
literally
a good
and
point.
figuratively.
And he said it's very like robotic, you know? So I
Yeah,
hadn't really thought about that. Like it's not maybe as creative as you like loose vibe. So yeah.
yeah.
Well, maybe this will be good for him because he can be more relaxed. So we'll see. I love that Max gets his own French music when he walks down the dock. They did this 2 seasons ago as well. And he tells Sandy that, before he just wasn't that motivated, but he has discovered hypnosis, and he's the new Max. I remember us like talking about this on the podcast, I don't know, sometime in the last year or so, that
Yeah,
not only has he discovered hypnosis, but he's like t hypnotizing other people.
he's very hypnotic. Mm. I'm not gonna lie though, I was confused because I thought he and Aesha knew each other already. And then
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that was like two seasons.
Yeah.
Time
I
flies
think,
when you're having fun, right?
yeah. So I guess Toomey was the chief stew that season. So that's why he and Aisha don't know. Aisha
Yes.
hadn't moved from down under yet. So,
Yes.
but yeah, that
Well done.
surprised
Yeah.
me as well. I hope Max will be at BravoCon. That would be really
Oh my
fun.
gosh. Frenchie.
That would be super fun. By the way, this boat is super nice and clean.
So fancy.
Yeah.
Very modern. I like it.
Yeah, it looks cool. Tessa, the deckhand, has food poisoning and she won't arrive until tomorrow.
That's the worst. I mean, food poisoning sucks, but just the thought of getting on the boat with even a smidge of food poisoning, but no,
Yeah, she was like, I don't want to poop on deck.
I don't. I mean, there is a poop deck, right? But we don't need to,
Yeah, no, that'd
we
be
don't need to
awful.
check that out.
I think we've seen this before. I think Oriana with Below Deck Adventure, she also
Yes.
like had food poisoning. I mean, she showed up that first day, but she felt terrible. I
Yeah.
mean, I think the moral of the story is you need to be so careful about what you eat like the day or two before when you're in that hotel room. Like maybe you should
Yeah.
just be eating saltines, just in case.
Peanut butter and jelly that you brought from home. That's it.
Yeah.
It's sustainable. And as a side note, that's all that tastes good to me right now
Peanut
are
butter and
peanut butter
jelly?
and jelly. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Are you
It is
pregnant?
weird. It's ever since I had the COVID and ever since I picked back up on the medicine.
Yeah. Oh my
Weird.
gosh. Well, I mean, it's a classic.
Yeah.
That story that Josh told about his head chef like burning him, like that was horrific.
Yeah. What's even more crazy and horrific is that he said he just stood up, turned to the chef and said, "Yes, chef," and went back to work. Like that is so insane to me.
Yeah. I mean, F this, like I'm out of here. Also, he said the guy got like a 1 week suspension. I'm like, oh, for like trying to kill someone? Like,
Yeah. Intentionally harm, assault. That's assault,
yeah, that's
brother.
assault, brother. Nathan hasn't arrived yet. So Sandy puts Max in charge of like on deck for him and Christian. So he's excited about that.
Yeah.
We have a stew meeting. V is going to be the third stew just based on their CVs, and Kizzy's going to be the second. Did you like Aisha's poem that she wrote?
Loved that. Loved it.
She said, I've written a little poem. I'm a bit worried about V because it rhymes with Brie, and I've got PTSD from last season's laundry.
All I have to say is get the beads out now. Ooh, I did not like the laundry room because it was
It's
like
small, it's very
very
narrow.
cozy. And
Yeah.
not even, there's not even windows into the washer.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. Yeah, you have to open it to see like what's going on.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting turn of events, I think.
Imagine how hot it's going to get in there with like dryers running and stuff too. That's not going to be
Nope.
fun.
Nope.
So it seems like Christian will play the part of the Playboy deckhand. He was a pilot and now he's a deckhand. He wants to attract the ladies.
Yay.
Nathan also has food poisoning, it turns out, but the charter is tomorrow. I cut please like let them have one more day to figure this boat out. I'm sure it has to do with money, like Below Deck doesn't want to have to pay for like, every day on that boat costs a lot of money. So
Right.
I'm sure that's
Okay.
why it's so quick. I want to know what everybody ate at that hotel. Like,
Gas station sushi, guys. You don't eat it anywhere. Like,
no.
no.
Don't eat stuff
Side
with
note.
mayonnaise either.
Ugh. Um, so hang on a second. There are two people who are meant to be on this boat that have food poisoning.
Hmm.
And we already know that Nathan gets a little outside of his relationship with Gail.
Uh-huh.
I am hoping, I am hoping that they are both sick because they stayed at the same hotel and ate something similar. Like I am hoping that's
Right.
what it is.
I think it is. I think they put up everybody in the same hotel and they like keep them, away. Like I think they have to stay in their
Segregated.
rooms. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they can come out and meet each other naturally on the boat. So I'm sure that's what it is, and they
I
didn't
hope that's
contract
and
something.
just leave it to me to like go worst case scenario on something like that. But it is just a little sus.
Oh, speaking of this, I'm trying to think how I can tell the story without outing the people in it.
Uh-oh.
On the boat that I worked on previously, there were two people that were not in a relationship, but were having a relationship with each other. And we thought we had like a bed bug outbreak on the boat, and we had to like get rid of the mattresses and get new
Oh
ones because
no.
these two people were like, oh my God, there's bed bugs. We both have the bites. Well, they were the only two out of like 20 some people who had all been like staying on the boat. So, so they kind of outed themselves. So,
That's
anyway,
funny.
that was funny. Two friends of mine. Anyway, that's funny. Okay. Captain Sandy has a meeting and she lets the deck team know that they are down to start. And Max is very excited to be in charge.
Who would have thought Max the leader? Hmm,
I know, very different vibes. It's new
that's right.
Max. Josh stows his tambourine in the kitchen, as one does.
Do you think there would be room for your trumpet on board?
Oh, I think that would be very fun for me to bring a trumpet. If we're ever charter guests, I'll bring it so that I can
Okay.
play taps at night
Yeah. And
and
reveille in the morning.
reveille in the morning. Ba, ba,
Yeah.
ba, da, ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba,
Yeah.
ba, ba,
I
ba.
think I would bring a cowbell or maybe like a little crash cymbal because they have those for your car.
Ooh,
Um,
that could be our theme night. We could do like band nerd party, like band camp. Nobody steal that. That's ours.
please don't take our band idea.
Yeah, that is our, no one's gonna take that. I don't know what I'm thinking. I still have my band uniform from high school.
Oh, they gave those to you. You
You
got
could
to
buy
keep
them
them?
because we got new
Oh,
uniforms like junior year because we were going to be in the
okay.
Rose Parade. And so there was an option to buy one, and I was like, well, I have to have it.
Ours were turned into like little bandy bears. Like
Oh,
we
that's
had some
fun.
very creative moms that took our Smurf blue uniform jackets and turned them into bears. They were
Cute.
cute. I think I still have mine. I
You have
think.
it next to your Lassie Bear collection.
Yes, exactly.
So the stews are getting to know each other as they clean, and V shares that her boyfriend, who was a dive instructor, drowned. I'm guessing this was like a dive accident. Super sad. Kizzi, like Kourtney Kardashian, has that thing where you smile in awkward situations, which that really makes me laugh. She's like, I'm sorry your boyfriend died.
Sorry. I don't mean I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at her reaction.
Yeah.
She did though, before I knew this part of Kizzy, she seemed over the boyfriend story. And I don't know if it was because she just didn't buy it or she was like, this is a little much, but
Yeah, we
I
just
also
met.
think it was because she didn't like the fact that Aesha was giving V some extra attention right out of the gate. Because that was
Ooh,
kind of a
yeah.
jealous sibling kind of look that she gave.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
time will tell.
Okay.
Max said he likes to lead with fear. That's his vibe. Then he says something about the French Revolution, a guillotine, reincarnation. It's kind of hard to follow. Okay. I love
Well,
Max for the comedic effect.
what in the actual hell kind of meditation hypnotism did he go through?
Yeah, yeah, I am confused. I'm I do not think I could take Max seriously if he was trying to hypnotize me. I would just be laughing the whole time. He would be like, "You're in the guillotine." You're very relaxed.
Don't worry about it. Everything is fine.
Yeah, the crew ends up working till after 10 p.m. Poor Josh is in that galley trying to get things organized till after 2 in the morning.
At least it seemed clean.
Yeah. Yeah, at least he started from a good place.
And they did have like a year's worth of provisions come in on
Oh,
that
yeah. There's
first
a lot.
delivery. I'm surprised, and I know I say this probably every season. I'm surprised like the chefs don't physically crash
Hmm.
constantly. I mean, they are the one person show. They feed everybody on that boat.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine. And then it makes me wonder, do they eat their own food or do they eat peanut butter and jelly? Like, I
I
don't,
think, well, my cousin Bill, who is a chef, he said, like, when he worked in restaurants, you have to taste everything. So you
yeah.
kind of like get a meal while you're eating. So
Oh, that's
you
true.
have to taste everything. So,
Yeah, that's a
yeah, I
good
think
point.
they eat their own food. Okay, the
Yeah.
next day, Josh shares that he's very creative. He's in a band. Do you remember? I think I sent you a song of his like way back when we knew he was going
Yeah.
to be on. According to his Instagram bio, he has an alter ego called Johnny Zephyr. Is that how you say that?
Hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
would think so.
Pink Elderflower Moon is the band name, and it's like psychedelic indie rock vibe.
So I listened to the song Getaway.
Mm-hmm.
When I was on YouTube, um, all of his stuff has been updated within the last week, so
Oh,
he's
smart.
ready for it.
Yeah.
Um, I kind of like the vibe. I'd go see him. I mean, it
Yeah.
reminds me a bit of like an REM
Okay.
kind of feel. And I do understand his need to work with music because he did mention how he had no music going on while he was cleaning. So when he got into his room, he had to kind of put his headset in and just kind of center himself. For me,
Yeah.
music keeps me focused. I
Oh, see, I
I
need
get
silence.
I get so much more done when I
Interesting.
have music on in the background,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been that way since college. And I think
Mm-hmm.
it's because then I'm not focused on what was that noise? What was that? What's happening? What's going
Okay.
on? You know? So
Gotcha.
I think
Yeah.
unless I'm editing, then it has to be dead silent.
Obviously, because of like copyright issues, they can't be like playing music out loud on the boat.
Right.
Do you think he's also not allowed to like have headphones on,
I don't know, because I
it's the
feel like
show?
when they clean the boat, they have AirPods in, or at
Yeah,
least one
sometimes. Or
in.
yeah, like put one in. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let him work, let him live.
that's
Okay.
right.
Nathan arrives, and Sandy advises Nathan to kind of give it until Charter 3 to pick his lead deckhand.
Okay.
And then Tessa arrives.
Legit. Seems fishy. Just saying.
Okay. Okay, preference sheet meeting on an iPad. I like the old school, I like the paper. Um, Carl, a web startup entrepreneur from Dubai, and his friends.
This boat is bougie. You can't tape an iPad up on the wall.
Exactly. Yeah,
How are you gonna go back to reference?
yeah, good point. They want to have a Bitcoin extravaganza, whatever that means, and they want
Hmm.
to explore some little coastal town on the second day. So,
That'll be fun.
yeah. Okay, the guests arrive, and getting off the dock, the deck team seems a little scattered. I mean, they just arrived, so I mean, it makes sense.
Hmm.
No one knows where to put anything, like the lines, the passerelle thingy, like won't go in.
So the poor deck team, they're
Yeah,
trying. They don't know
I felt
their head
badly
from
for
their foot
them.
right now. But this group of guests, they are definitely like a new money kind of group.
Hmm.
Now, please do not come for me. I don't get Bitcoin.
No, we were
I
like,
mean,
Aisha, what?
maybe it's because I work in the baking industry, but I don't get Bitcoin, and that's fine. All I could say is I hope Bravo and the charter company made them pay in full upfront before letting them on the
You're
boat,
right.
because to me, Bitcoin is sketch. But anyway, that's just me. I will get
Yes, absolutely.
anyway.
So, if you get $10 million delivered to your house, that's what they mentioned.
Uh-huh.
Do you think someone has to be there to sign for it?
Yes, but they only deliver on Tuesdays, so you have to be there on a Tuesday.
I knew you were
So
going to
that
say
should be
that.
easy to remember.
It's the same day our boats get delivered.
That's right. On Tuesdays, you have to be there.
Yeah. Nathan shares that he and Gail traveled together for 6 weeks after last season, and then they broke up because of distance.
I think we all know that changes.
Yes. So, did you hear that guy say that his budget for a yacht is $30 million?
Sure.
And I was thinking, I mean, that he can say anything. I mean, my budget's 50 million, so.
Doesn't mean I have it. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it.
Exactly. The guests have lunch while the deck team tries to get all the water toys out. Nathan's goal is to get everything out in 45 minutes. Um, it looks like they're really struggling with the floating, what do they call it? Naughty boys. That's what they call those things. But
Naughty
they
boys.
the guests say that the food is amazing for lunch.
Chef's on his game, and he's got this variety and there's ease at which everything seems to come out. Now, I don't know if it's because we were focused so much on the deck team struggling,
Hmm.
but I like the fact that Nathan has a goal of 45 minutes because he knows Captain Sandy wants all
Oh
those
yeah.
toys in the water. So I think
That's
I think they'll get it. I think they'll get there by maybe episode 4.
Yeah, she wanted it by Charter 3. So I felt bad for the deck team. They've been here
Yeah.
one day. Two members just got here like that day, and
Yeah.
they don't have a system yet for how to put like the water toys out. It's not like Nathan can be like, this is how we're doing it, guys. Like, this is a
Right.
brand new boat for him, you know? I mean, and it didn't
Yeah.
look like they had a lot of room on that swim platform. It's not like they had this huge space to
No.
work with. So
Yeah, and we haven't seen the Laz area for them yet.
right,
So we
yeah.
don't know like what they could have pumped up. It did look like those naughty boys were brand spanking new because they put them out and they didn't even unroll. They just kind of stayed in their form. So
Yeah. It'd be
yeah, this is
nice if they have a big Laz area that they could just pull those in inflated and not have to like pump them up each time. So,
yeah, yeah.
anyway. Okay, so tonight's dinner theme is chocolate candy factory and Bitcoin. I thought that was good, creative, because like what besides putting coins on the table, like how do you do this theme?
It's a good call.
Josh is a Nicaraguan-trained clown. I'm gonna try to stay open-minded and not be scared.
I didn't know you were scared of clowns.
I mean, isn't everybody a little scared of
They just
clowns?
kind of creep me out. Like they're kind of
I blame Stephen King, obviously, for everybody's
yeah. I
phobia.
blame Chuck E. Cheese in the 80s
Oh
because
yeah, for sure.
that place was dark. There were corners. I mean, granted, these were like furries, but whatever.
Moving on. Nathan is in the tender. The other deckhands are trying to do something with this long pole, and now all of a sudden a jet ski is floating away because Christian did not tie a good knot. And Nathan gets the jet ski secured to the tender, but not before Max dives in to swim after it. Meanwhile, all the guests are watching. Sandy is watching. Yikes.
Toot toot. Watch out. Hot Mess Express coming through.
This was not a good look. I was
What is,
glad to see the chief officer helping Nathan later that
yeah,
evening. It seems like something that should have happened before guests arrived. I mean, maybe they just didn't have time. But the chief officer, people that work on the boat, they should be like, this is how this works. This is where this goes. Like,
yeah. Like a
don't let
little
them,
walkthrough would have been cool.
yeah, don't let them struggle.
With Christian not tying a correct or solid knot, we'll
Hmm.
say, not a solid knot. The
Yeah,
fact that the couple of he and Tessa both did not know like what the whips were, which I would feel like that's something you should know if you
yeah,
are a deckhand. So how green is this crew?
I know. I think it's okay to have one green crew member, but two, this and a new bosun. I mean, I
And a new
think
boat.
yeah, and a new boat. I think we've seen photos of tourists taking pictures that I think Joe Bradley is going to come in at some point this season. So someone's gonna
Oh
leave.
dear.
Yeah.
Nathan and Joe back at it.
That was hard to watch the jet ski swinging through the air and breaking
Yeah.
that light. Okay, so here's a little boats information for you. So I think that's the
Yes.
stern light, which is very important navigationally. It's a white light that sits on the back of the boat. And so when you see a boat at night from a distance, it tells you like there's the stern light, like it's traveling this direction, because sometimes it's hard to tell. And then on the front of the boat, there's a red light on the port side, which is left, and a green light on the starboard side. So that tells you like which direction the boat is heading, and it tells
Oh,
you like the right of way. So if you see a boat, like you're in a boat here and another boat's coming like this, you see
uh-huh.
red light, so that means stop, like that boat has the right of way because they're coming from your right. And then the other way would be a
Neat.
green light. Now, I will say not everyone knows the rules of the road, so you just have to usually when I have been driving a boat and I see like a situation like this, I will like go ahead and turn my boat so like,
Yeah.
be
I'll,
very
I'll go around.
obvious. You don't want to be like, like just assume. Anyway, okay.
So I love that. Thank you so much because I'm always like so curious. Like I know, there's always a rhyme to the reason. I just, I feel like we learned something new. And now that one of these things have been busted, we now know the importance of it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
On a side note, didn't Sandy 2 seasons ago, maybe the season that Max was on, hurt herself messing with bringing in the jet ski again,
That does sound familiar.
like with Luca as her bosun?
Maybe. Yeah. I think also Jason one season, remember he like tripped over something and fell when they were trying
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have
I
to be
don't know.
careful,
Maybe
friends.
Sandy needed to be doing Nathan's job that first time or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Nathan had a rough first day.
he
I'm
did.
worried that he's not ready for this bosun role.
And he was still sick.
Right. Yeah. He said he was operating at like 70%.
Oh,
He's, yeah.
that's a lot.
Well, let's take a break and we'll come back with Hot Tub Convo.
Summer might be about over, but we still need to protect our skin from the sun. Thank you to Stream to Sea for sponsoring this episode. Stream to Sea is made for adventurers. Whether you're swimming, surfing, or hiking, their sunscreens will protect you and your skin and the animals living in the water around us.
Stream to Sea has worked with scientists to rigorously test every product so that it's safe for us and aquatic life. All their products use post-consumer recycled plastic or ocean-bound plastic, and the products themselves are 100% biodegradable.
I love everything Stream to Sea makes, but I have my favorites. And I do love their chapstick. The
Yeah.
flavors are
Oh, did
just
you
the
get yours
best.
in the mail, by the way?
I did.
Nice.
There's a minty one that I really like right now. But the cherry vanilla, you just can't go wrong with it. It's so
Yeah.
good. And Stream to See just sent us a new product to try. Shampoo bars. You got yours. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so we there are three kinds. There's the naturally naked, which is what you have.
Mm-hmm.
There's Swim Strong, which helps remove chlorine and salt, which would be fantastic for the summertime, at least up here in the north.
Yeah.
And then Color Protect, which is the one that I got. Sarah, which one did you try?
I got the naturally naked one because I don't have dyed hair. I used it this morning for the
Yeah.
first time. I
Ooh.
loved it. You know how a lot of shampoos they leave like a buildup or it's like
Yeah.
too many conditioners? This
Yeah.
actually like immediately I was like, oh, my hair is like really clean. So I loved it. I do have a suggestion for Stream to See though because a lot of people like myself will be using these like on a dock or on a boat. Make a version that is like soap on a rope so you can put it like around your neck or around your wrist because I'm imagining using this on the dock and like dropping
Yeah.
it into the water and then it's gone. I mean, maybe it'll float, but just a little suggestion, but I love it. Like super excited that they made this product.
Awesome.
For 10% off your order, go to streamtosea.com in the US or streamtosea.net in Europe and use the code above deck.
It's time for Hot Tub Combo, where we discuss what's happening with our favorite below deck cast members.
Okay, let's talk about Dylan Efron on Dancing with the Stars. We've seen
Oh
him do
dear.
two dances so far.
Yes.
What were your what are your thoughts?
He is a very good student. He has, let's just say, like the movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, and Arnold got all like the muscle and
Yeah.
Danny's like witty, but not as muscly.
Hmm.
While the Efron brothers are both very muscly, um, what's Zach got all of the
Rhythm.
thank you. And um Dylan got all of the sweetness. He's
Yeah.
trying so hard. He has some great moves and
Oh, his
he's
hips
out
on
there.
that
Oh,
second
this
dance.
good gravy.
How many
He
times
just
did you
needs to
watch that video
I
of the hip
I don't
thing?
I think it's still on loop. I think yeah, it's still on loop on my phone.
Okay. It's just your
No,
wallpaper.
yeah. Um, he'll get there. I think he's still working up the nerves because he's kind of a quiet guy, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, you
Even though
can
the
tell
last year is kind
he's concentrating like to get everything just right. I will say this kind of, he's cute. He's nice. He's got a rockin' bod, but he's not the best dancer. I mean, thank God he's not good at absolutely everything. He can't be
right,
perfect.
right.
So,
What's Steve Irwin's son's name? He's on there too. Is it
uh,
Robert?
yeah, I think Robert. Yeah.
Now
Is he?
he can dance.
Oh, I haven't watched him. I've really
Oh,
only watched
Sarah.
Dylan.
He's
Okay.
it's like he's been doing this for years.
Wow, you just never know who's gonna
You
be
never
like a
know. It's fun
natural.
to watch.
Yeah,
And and my mom and I always talk about this on Dancing with the Stars. The guy guests, so like Dylan and Robert, they have it easy because all these
right,
dances are about the women.
right,
And so
exactly.
when women win the disco ball trophy, that's
Hmm.
huge. So
Yeah,
come on, Dylan, you got this. We need to just we need get your brother in on this. Let's go.
yeah,
No, and I'm not gonna
exactly.
lie, like it's not like in High School Musical they were doing a whole lot of smooth moves and stuff. I don't
Oh,
know.
I never watched High School Musical. I need to watch those, perhaps. Yes,
I
it's part of the fabric
yeah,
of
oh,
our nation.
yeah.
I think I probably need to watch it. How is Corey Feldman doing?
I have not watched him. He's not my
Okay,
favorite.
gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna have
Sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah, I don't have the patience because I'm guessing this is probably like a 2 hour show or something. I don't have the patience for that, but I just want to watch the clips of the
Yeah,
dance.
no, I like the clips.
Yeah.
A very belated congratulations to Lily Davidson on her engagement. Lily was the stew that filled in at the end of season 8. She works on a private yacht chef in the Bahamas now, and we're very excited for you, Lily. Congrats.
Yeah, I think her fiance is the captain and she's the like crew
Oh,
chef combo. It's like
and we
a
share her stuff. You share her stuff quite
Oh yeah,
often.
she
She
makes
always takes the pictures over the beautiful water.
Yeah, her little vibe that she does is like here's a day in the life of a private chef on a yacht. She has a ton of followers. I think it's Lily of the Galley, which is super
Oh, I
cute
love that.
name. But yeah, congrats, Lily. I would love to see her back. She's now gone to culinary school and whatnot, so maybe at some point she would come to Below Deck as a chef. That would be fun. She's just
That would
a
be neat.
nice girl.
Hmm.
So Tamara Barney and Adriana from Miami were on Watch What Happens Live this past week, and Andy asked who they were dreading seeing at BravoCon. They both said Scheana Shay from Vanderpump. Tamara blamed
Whoa.
her for everything that's happening between her and Gretchen on this season of OC. Like, Tamara, oh my gosh. Also, what was going on with Tamara's
Oh.
face? Um,
Oh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need more info on how she's playing this, how she's blaming Scheana for this.
So, so I think it has something to do with the recording
Oh.
and one of the guys from 98 Degrees,
What? Okay. Okay.
if that's what I'm thinking, because that's been
Oh,
like a big,
okay. With Tamra, like recording a
yeah.
song or something.
And somehow maybe Sheena got the recording and shared it with Gretchen or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a really roundabout way, but I feel like that's,
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. And I think Tamra tried to say, oh, Scheana really wants to be on Real Housewives of Orange County. I don't know, but
and then, and he said, I thought her dream was to be on Dancing with the Stars.
I love Andy. He's such a good interviewer.
Shade, the
And then
shade.
Adriana said that Scheana ruined things between her and Captain Cutie. Now, remember, Scheana and Brock are good friends with Captain Jason. They've hung out at BravoCon.
Yeah.
Um, both Brock and he are Australian, and they all took their kids to Disneyland together this past year. So I'm sure that Scheana gave him a heads up about Adriana, which we did too, as you recall.
Hmm.
Um, but girl, you ruined that all on your own, let's just say.
Below Deck was featured on the cover of US Weekly. We'll put a link to the article on in our show notes.
Hmm.
They interviewed captains Sandy, Jason, and Carrie. They also talked to Stu's Aesha, Daisy, Fraser, Kate, and Hannah. Oh my gosh, all of like
Yeah, all the big ones.
the elite right there. It's a great article. We'll put the link in the show notes. I can't wait to find it.
I know I was traveling this week, so I'm at all the airports and going
Yeah.
into those little like Hudson News. I thought for sure I would find it. I did see Us Weekly on my way out, but it didn't have Below Deck on the cover. I even like went in and flipped through. So maybe they're advertising it, but it's not on stands yet.
That could be. It
So
could be coming out this week.
yeah, I want to
It's
grab
a
it.
big week for releases because
Oh yeah.
we'll have that. And then on Friday the 3rd, Taylor Swift drops her new album. I mean, it's
Huh?
like a whole bunch of stuff happening in the pop culture world.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, but I'm very excited to read the whole thing, and I want to have the like actual magazine because
Heck
maybe,
yeah.
I'll get people to like sign it or something. I don't know. Just a thought.
That sounds amazing.
So I had dinner with Brandon McLaughlin on Friday in Washington, D.C. Brandon is a two-time charter guest on Below Deck. He was on Below Deck Down Under season 2, Below Deck OG season 11. I think he
Okay.
was the one that jumped in the water with that girl, Crystal, and Captain Jason was like, I'm going to end this charter if you don't, like, do not jump in the water again. Anyway,
But they
super
didn't jump
fun.
in the water, Sarah.
He's coming to BravoCon. He and Carmen was the primary on, I think,
Yeah.
both of his seasons, I think.
Okay.
Um, he's very excited. This will be his first BravoCon. He's good friends with Ashley Darby and some of the
Oh,
Potomac
fun.
ladies. So I'm excited to see him. I think it's going to be really fun. So
I'm excited to meet him. You get to go on all these trips and meet people.
no,
don't get to leave Columbus.
you gotta
Anybody
leave.
coming to Columbus, give me a holla.
Well, Meredith Marks is going to be DJing. I sent you that. Um,
Yeah, I think I'm busy that day, unfortunately.
okay.
Tom Sandoval was in town last week.
Ugh, yeah.
I was really busy that day,
Yeah, you were really
not
busy.
visiting him.
It's time for our segment. Join me in the wheelhouse where we decide who needs to see Captain Lee. Whoops. Captain
Oh
Sandy
dear.
for a stern talking to. Kelli, who do you call to the wheelhouse this week and why?
I am going to call the food that was consumed by Tessa and Nathan separately and not together
Wink,
and
wink.
completely coincidental. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, I like it. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Above Deck. Thank you to our team at Herd at Media, especially our awesome producer, Brock. Thanks to all of you for listening. Please subscribe on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to tell a friend. Please rate and review us. 5 stars only.
Please follow us on Instagram at Above Deck Pod, and you can email us at abovedeckpod@gmail.com. And you can watch our episodes on the Herd at Entertainment YouTube channel. Remember, there's only 47 days until BravoCon, so chop chop, friends.
Get your
Until
outfits
next time,
together.
outfits. I've got so much sparkle in my closet right now. It looks
Oh,
like I
yeah.
went like Mallory's closet when she
Liberace.
was 8 years old. Limited to everywhere. So, except not limited to. But
Justice.
anyway, until next time, I'm Kelli Busby.
And I'm Sarah Goldman. We'll see you next week.